All right. All right. Tw 17th. I just got done working. Finally got another $200 day. And I think I'm at a point now where I can actually push myself further. I think before I was just psyching myself out every day because I spend so much time doing other things that every time I go out to work, I just want to go home and I don't want to do anything. So, or I want to read. I think the problem is I know what I need to do for the future, but the problem is that part of it does interfere with the stuff that I need to be doing right now, at least until I get my finances stable. So this week, my goal, I have been wanting to do 10 days of $200 days, but I just kept psyching myself out for the last week. So now I finally got that first day in, and then after that big exercise I did last night, and the few bits of reading I did too. So it means I'm getting stronger. So I just need to keep doing this. And I think I figured out how to lower my miles a bit, so that way I can get the most out of my money. So today I think I spent $30 on gas, got it up to about 120 miles, and then I used. I think I'm down into the 40s. So I used about 70 or 80 miles to make $200. So I'm doing the math. 75. So 80 would be, well, I get about 16 miles to the gallon. So that'd be 5 times. So 5 gallons. Wait, hold on. 16 miles. So I did 16 miles 5 times. So that means I went through 5 gallons. Which it's $5 a gallon right now. So I spent about $25 in gas today. A little bit less. Yeah, probably about that. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. 25 bucks. So 25 to make 200. So not bad. Probably could do better still, but I'm not going to complain about that, because before I was getting 200 per tank, which my tank is about 14 gallons. Oh, that coffee's so good. Sorry. Oh, gosh. Woo. Now I'm refreshed. Just got done laying down for a bit. All right, so yesterday I was talking about how I'm switching to this thing because I keep switching every day to something new. Because, well, the problem is I go through time really slow and really fast. So when I say really slow, I mean my perception of time is a lot slower than it used to be. And that makes sense because, 1, I'm moving a lot more, and 2, when I'm stationary and not moving, I'm moving more. And what I mean by that is, I'm thinking a lot. So that's if you learn relativity. Relativity is that scientific theory that Einstein brought out that showed that basically different points in time or different perspectives will not always share the same conclusions about what they're looking at or what they're observing. So if you look at a train from one angle and the train from another angle, if you're the same distance away from the train, then if you both look at the same spot in between both of you, then you'll be seeing it at the same time. But as you look left and right, that point starts to get closer to one of the people than the other. So then technically the time the light takes is shorter because the distance is shorter to the person that's closer. So, oh, there it is. Hold on. But Anywho, that's not what we need to talk about right now. But I want to try to do all of the greens. I'd like to do one reading a day. Right now, OpenStax is purely chemistry. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that actually right here, chemistry. I'm on chapter 4 now. And then the Book of Stones, I'd like to read 3 of the lettered stones per day. And then 1 chapter of each of these. So right now in the Great Books of the Western World, I'm reading basically I guess I can show you right here. I'm these words that have been defined. I think there's 100 of them. These are common words, common themes throughout the book. So they're defining them now and sort of talking about them. So one of those a day would be nice. And then the Eastern book, I'd like to also do 1 per day. So that'll give me about 3 or 4 hours of reading a day, roughly. But I can do more than that if I want to. I just need to get comfortable staying awake longer. That's the only concern that I have right now. Is my issue is I want to go to bed and I get really uncomfortable, and that's one of the few comforts that I have a hard time getting over. Like, I'm fine being around people who say things that might be uncomfortable. I'm fine around people who, touch me and feel me up and stuff. It's not going to bother me. But where's it going with that? I don't remember. Yeah, touch me, please. I mean, what? And then the Bible. I would really like to do 3 a day, 3 of the 9s a day, so 27 chapters a day. But you know me, I like to say I want to do things and I don't do it. So the goal is learning how to overcome that. So today, 9:17. Oh yeah, early this morning. I forgot that was this morning. I did the workout. All right, so 9:18. See if I get any completions in. Oh, work. Oops. 8 hours. I'll just round it up. And then roll and JoJo's plus corn dog and burrito. I need to get on that vegetarian diet tomorrow. I think that's what I'm going to do. Tomorrow I'll do bread and peanut butter for breakfast. Maybe with jelly. I haven't decided if I'm going to buy one of those yet. I might just get one of those cheap ones for now. And then just do that every morning. And then lunch and dinner will be a ridiculous amount of vegetables. Okay, so segue into useful things. So let's go ahead and the Crystal Bible PDF. So yesterday I read, what did I read? D through F. So let's go ahead and hit G and hit G, H, and I. Or just whatever the 3 letters are. Oops, wrong one. Crystal PDF. Download. Okay. All right. Crystal Bible. G. Galena. Metallic gray lilac. Small shiny mass or larger granule and knobbly. Available from specialist outlets, United States, Britain, and Russia. Attributes. Galena is a stone of harmony, bringing balance on all levels and harmonizing the physical, etheric, and spiritual planes. It is a grounding stone, anchoring and centering. It aids holistic healing. It is excellent for doctors, homeopaths, and herbalists. Actually, I'm going to put my headphones on. It encourages further investigation and experimental trials. Galena opens up the mind, expanding ideas and dissolving self-limiting assumptions from the past. Healing. Galena reduces inflammation and eruptions, stimulates circulation and benefits veins, and increases assimilation of selenium and zinc. It is beneficial for the hair. Position. Place is appropriate as galena is lead-based. Elixirs should be made by the indirect method only and applied externally to unbroken skin. Garnet. Red, pink, green, orange, yellow, black, brown. Transparent or translucent crystal, often small and faceted or larger opaque piece. Okay. Common worldwide. Oops, too far. Too far. Too far. There we go. Attributes. Garnet is a powerful, energizing, and regenerating stone. It cleanses and regenerizes the chakras. It revitalizes, purifies, and balances energy, bringing serenity or passion as appropriate. It is said to be able to warn of approaching danger and was long ago carried as a protective talisman. Garnet is one of the most plentiful stones. It has several forms according to its mineral base, each of which have different properties in addition to the generic attributes. Garnet inspires love and devotion. It balances the sex drive and alleviates emotional disharmony. Red garnet in particular stimulates the controlled rise of Kundalini energy and aids sexual potency. This is a stone of commitment. Garnet is a useful crystal to have in a crisis. It is particularly helpful in situations where there seems to be no way out or where life is fragmented or is traumatic. It fortifies, activates, and strengthens the survival instinct, bringing courage and hope into seemingly hopeless situations. Crisis is turned into challenge under garnet's influence. It also promotes mutual assistance in times of trouble. Garnet has a strong link with the pituitary gland and can stimulate expanded awareness and past life recall. Garnet activates other crystals, amplifying their effect. It clears negative chakra energy. Square-cut garnets are said to bring success in business matters. Psychologically, garnets sharpen your perceptions of yourself and other people. It dissolves ingrained behavior patterns that are no longer serving you and bypasses resistance or self-induced unconscious sabotage. Mentally, garnet helps you to let go of useless or old obsolete ideas. Emotionally, garnet removes inhibitions and taboos. It opens up the heart and bestows self-confidence. Healing. Garnet regenerates the body. It stimulates the metabolism. Garnet treats spinal and cellular disorders, purifies and re-energizes the blood, heart, and lungs, and regenerates DNA. It assists assimilation of minerals and vitamins. Position, earlobes, finger, or over heart, where in contact with the skin. Place on the skin is appropriate in healing. Past life recall, place on the third eye. Varieties of garnet. In addition to the generic attributes, the following forms and colors have additional properties. Almandine garnet. It's a strongly regenerative healing stone, bringing strength and stamina. It is supportive in taking time for yourself, bringing deep love and aids in integrating truth and affinity with the higher self. It opens the higher mind and initiates charity and compassion. Almandine opens the pathway between the base and crown chakras, channeling and grounding spiritual energies into the physical body and anchoring the subtle body into physical incarnation. Almandine helps you to absorb iron in the intestines. It stimulates the eyes and treats the liver and pancreas. Androlite is dynamic and flexible. It stimulates creativity and attracts into your relationships what you most need for your development. It dissolves feelings of isolation or alienation and attracts intimate encounters with others. Androdite supports male qualities such as courage, stamina, and strength. It realigns the magnetic field of the body. It cleanses and expands the aura, opening psychic vision. Androdite encourages the formation of blood and energizes the liver. It aids in assimilation of calcium, magnesium, and iron. Grossularite is a useful stone to have during challenges and lawsuits. It teaches relaxation and going with the flow and inspires service and cooperation. This stone enhances fertility and aids assimilation of vitamin A. It is excellent for arthritis and rheumatism and fortifies the kidneys. It is beneficial for the mucous membranes and skin. Hessonite imparts self-respect, eliminating feelings of guilt and inferiority, and encourages service. It supports in seeking out new challenges. This stone opens the intuition and psychic abilities. Used for out-of-body journeys, it carries you to your destination. It regulates hormone production, reduces infertility and impotence, heals the olfactory system, and draws off negative influences that causes ill health. Melanite strengthens resistance and promotes honesty. It releases blockages from the heart and throat chakras, enabling the speaking of truth. It overcomes lack of love in any situation, dispelling anger, envy, jealousy, and mistrust. It moves in partnership. It moves a partnership, dispelling anger, envy, jealousy, and mistrust. It moves a partnership on to the next stage, no matter what that might be. Melanite strengthens bones and helps the body to adjust to medication. It treats cancer, strokes, rheumatism, and arthritis. Pyrope bestows vitality and charisma and promotes an excellent quality of life. It unites the creative forces within oneself. This stone protects the base and crown chakras, aligning them with the subtle bodies and linking the groundedness of the base with the wisdom of the crown. Pyrope is a stabilizing stone. It fortifies circulation and treats the digestive tract. It neutralizes heartburn and soothes a sore throat. Rhodolite is a warm, trusting, and sincere stone. It stimulates contemplation, intuition, and inspiration. Rhodolite protects the base chakra and enhances healthy sexuality, overcoming frigidity. It stimulates the metabolism and treats the heart, lungs, and hips. Spessarite vibrates at a high frequency. It imparts a willingness to help others and strengthens the heart. It enhances analytical processes and the rational mind. It is an antidepressant, and it suppresses nightmares. Spessarite relieves sexual problems and treats lactose intolerance and calcium imbalances. Uvarovite promotes individuality without egocentricity, and at the same time links the soul to its universal nature. It stimulates the heart chakra and enhances spiritual relationships. This is a calm and peaceful stone, helpful in experiencing solitude without loneliness. It is a detoxifier, reduces inflammation, and lowers fever. It treats acidosis, leukemia, and frigidity. Red garnet represents love. Attuned to the heart energy, it revitalizes feelings and enhances sexuality. Red garnet controls anger, especially toward the self. Ouch. Okay, next. Hematite. Yep. Silver, red, brain-like. Red or gray when unpolished. Shiny when polished. Heavy, all sides. Common, Britain, Italy, Brazil, Sweden, Canada, Switzerland. Attributes. Hematite is particularly effective at grounding and protecting it. It harmonizes mind, body, and spirit. Used during out-of-body journeying, it protects the soul and grounds it back into the body. This stone has a strong yang element and balances the meridians, redressing yin imbalances. It involves negativity and prevents negative energies from entering the aura, restoring peace and harmony to the body. Hematite is said to be beneficial for legal situations. Psychologically, hematite is strong. It supports timid women, boosts self-esteem and survivability, enhances willpower and reliability, and imparts confidence. This stone removes self-limitation and aids expansion. It is a useful stone for overcoming compulsions and addictions. Hematite brings attention to the unfulfilled desires that are driving life. It treats overeating, smoking, and any form of overindulgence. Hematite helps you to come to terms with mistakes and to accept them as learning experiences rather than disasters. Mentally, hematite stimulates concentration and focus. It enhances memory and original thought. It brings the mind's attention to basic survival needs and helps to sort out problems of all kinds. This is a useful stone for the study of mathematics and technical subjects. Physically, hematite has a powerful connection with blood. It restores, strengthens, and regulates the blood supply. It can draw heat from the body. Healing. Hematite aids circulatory problems such as Raynaud's disease and blood conditions such as anemia. It supports the kidneys in cleansing blood, and it regenerates tissue. Hematite stimulates the absorption of iron and the formation of red blood cells. It treats leg cramps, anxiety, and insomnia, and aids spinal alignment and fractures. Uses an elixir for fevers. Position. Base and top of spine to facilitate spinal manipulation. Hold or place as appropriate for healing or calming. Hematite should not be used where inflammation is present or for long periods of time. One sec. Okay. Let's see. All right. Herkimer diamond. Clear, oily, inner rainbows, usually double terminated, small to large. Expensive but readily available. United States, Mexico, Spain, Tanzania. Attributes. This stone energizes, enlivens, and promotes creativity. A powerful attunement crystal, especially the smaller, exceptionally clear stone. It stimulates psychic abilities such as clairvoyance, spiritual vision, and telepathy, linking into guidance from higher dimensions and promotes dream recall and understanding. This stone stimulates conscious attunement to the highest spiritual levels and to your own potential. It clears the chakras and opens channels for spiritual energy to flow. It can be used to access past life information so that you can recognize blockages or resistance to your spiritual growth. Okay. It can be used to access past life information. Herkimer then facilitates gentle release and transformation, bringing your soul's purpose forward. It activates the light body. Herkimer attunes people and links them together when they have to be parted. Each person should retain one stone. It enhances telepathy, especially in the initial practice stages, and attunes healer and patient. Herkimer has a crystal memory into which it can be poured information for later retrieval. It can be programmed for other people to draw on. Herkimer diamonds are one of the strongest crystals for clearing electromagnetic pollution or radioactivity. They block geopathic stress and are excellent when gridded around the house or bed, for which the larger stone should be used. Healing. Herkimer diamond is a detoxificant. It protects against radioactivity and treats disease caused by contact, relieves insomnia caused by geopathic stress or electromagnetic pollution, corrects DNA, cellular disorders, and metabolic imbalances, and eliminates stress and tension from the body. It promotes past life recall of injuries and disease that still affect the present life. Herkimer diamonds makes an excellent environment spray or gem elixir. Wear as a pendant or earrings, short periods only. Place at base of spine or as appropriate. Position yourself between yourself and source of electromagnetic smog, or spray a room. The smoky Herkimer has a particularly strong grounding energy that heals the earth chakra and the environment, clearing electromagnetic pollution and geopathic stress. It can be gridded around a bed to help you overcome feeling wired. Herkimer with citrine is an excellent antidote to fatigue caused by negative energies. Howlite. Green, white, blue, often artificially colored. Marbled stone, often tumbled, all sizes. Easily obtained, United States. Attributes. Howlite is an extremely calming stone placed under the pillow. It is an excellent antidote to insomnia, especially when this is caused by an overactive mind. It can also be used as an elixir and sipped for an hour or so before going to bed. Howlite links into the spiritual dimensions, opening attunements and preparing the mind to receive wisdom and insights. It assists journeys out of the body and accessing past lives. Focusing your sight into a piece of howlite can transport you to another time or dimension. Placed on the third eye, it opens memories of other lives, including those in the between life state and the spiritual dimensions. Howlite formulates ambitions, both spiritual and material, and aids in achieving them. Psychologically, howlite teaches patience and helps to eliminate rage and uncontrolled anger. A place pieced in the pocket absorbs your own anger and any that is directed toward you. It also helps to overcome a tendency to criticalness and selfishness, strengthening positive character traits. Howlite stills the mind and is excellent for sleep or meditation. It allows for calm, reasoned communication to take place. This stone strengthens memory and stimulates a desire for knowledge. Howlite can calm turbulent emotions, especially those that have past life causes. Where did I stop? Oh, it releases the strings that tie old emotions to present life triggers. Healing. Howlite relieves insomnia. It balances the calcium levels within the body and aids teeth, bones, and soft tissue. Howlite makes a useful gem essence. Position. Places appropriate or hold during meditation or to mitigate anger grid around your bed. Or mitigate anger. Grid around your bed to aid insomnia. Keep in pocket to absorb negativity. Specific color. In addition to the generic attributes, the following color has additional properties. Blue howlite. Aids dream recall, accessing the insights dreams bring. All right, letter I, idocrase. Green, brown, yellow, pale blue, red. Resinous, small, transparent crystal with flecks, available from specialist shops. United States. Attributes. Idocrase provides a link to the higher self and the information it offers to the soul and incarnation. Psychologically, it releases feelings of imprisonment and restraint. It is helpful for healing past life experiences of being a prisoner, of extreme danger, or of mental or emotional restraint. It gently dissolves anger and alleviates fear, creating inner security. Idocrase has powerful mental connections. It opens the mind and clears negative thought patterns so that the minds can function more clearly. It stimulates inventiveness and the urge to discover, linking this into creativity. Healing. Idocrase strengthens the enamel on teeth and restores the sense of smell. It assists in assimilating nutrients from food. Idocrase banishes depression. Position as appropriate. Iolite. Gray, violet, blue, yellow. Small translucent color changes with angle of view. Obtainable from specialist shops in the United States. Attributes. Iolite is a vision stone. It activates the third eye and facilitates visualization and intuitive insight when all the chakras are in alignment. It stimulates connection to inner knowing. It is used in shamanic ceremonies and assists in journeys out of the body in contact with the auric field. Iolite gives off an electrical charge that re-energizes the field and aligns with the subtle bodies. Psychologically, Iolite aids in understanding and releasing the causes of addiction and helps you to express your true self. Freed from the expectations of those around you, at a mental level, Iolite clears thought forms. Emotionally, Iolite releases discord within relationships. As it encourages taking responsibility for yourself, it can overcome codependency with your partnership. Healing. Iolite creates a strong constitution. It reduces fatty deposits in the body, mitigates the effect of alcohol, and supports detoxification and regeneration of the liver. This stone treats malaria and fevers, aids the pituitary, the sinuses, and the respiratory system, and alleviates migraine headaches. It also kills bacteria. Position is appropriate and on the third eye if all chakras are already aligned. Iron pyrite. Gold or brownish, metallic, maybe cubic, small to medium, readily available, Britain, North America, Chile, Peru. Attributes. Iron pyrite is an excellent energy shield. It blocks out negative energy and pollutants at all levels, including infectious diseases. Worn around the neck, it protects all the subtle and physical bodies, deflecting harm and danger. Iron pyrite is a very positive stone. It overcomes inertia and feelings of inadequacy. It facilitates tapping into abilities and potential, stimulating flow of ideas. A piece of iron pyrite placed on a desk energizes the area around it. It is helpful when planning large business concepts. This stone teaches how to see behind a facade to what is, and promotes diplomacy. Psychologically, iron pyrite relieves anxiety and frustration and boosts self-worth and confidence. It is helpful for men who feel inferior as it strengthens confidence in themselves and their masculinity, but it may be too powerful for macho men, initiating aggression. It helps women to overcome servitude and inferiority complexes. Mental activity is accelerated by iron pyrite as it increases blood flow to the brain. It improves memory and recall. Cubic pyrite in particular expands and structures mental capabilities, balancing instinct with intuition, creativity, and analysis. Nice. There we go. Emotionally, iron pyrite is helpful for melancholy and deep despair. Physically, iron pyrite increases energy and overcomes fatigue. It blocks energy leaks from the physical body and the aura. Iron pyrite increases the oxygen supply to the blood and strengthens the circulatory system. It is a stone that holds the ideal of perfect health and well-being and healing. In healing, it is extremely fast-acting, bringing up the cause of the disease to be examined. It is particularly helpful for getting to the root karmic and psychosomatic disease. Healing. Iron pyrite treats bones and stimulates cellular formation repairs, DNA damage, aligns the meridians, and aids sleep disturbances by gastric upset. It strengthens the digestive tract and neutralizes ingested toxins, benefits the circulatory and respiratory systems, and boosts oxygen in the bloodstream. Iron pyrite is beneficial for the lungs, alleviating asthma and bronchitis. Position. Place at throat, in a pouch, or under pillow. All right, and that's it. That's another 3.